Yeah. All right, welcome everybody to the first Anglia Nova one shot called "The Core and the Pines." And let's
thought you
introduce
said
our
clap
players. We
Jacob,
got
and I
we
was
got
like,
Battle
what?
Elf YT, a Clap Jacob,
I
a
was really
classic
concerned.
YouTuber.
A Canadian.
Then we got Techie, the
Yeah, we're getting
Canadian.
we're
We
getting
have
real
to have
diverse. We
we need to
got
have
we got
some like
maple
diversity in
breathing.
syrup.
here. So we have a Canadian.
Okay, bro.
Absorbing.
Then we have Luna observing.
Uprooting.
I guess photosynthesis. I don't know.
Oh my god. Corin.
Uprooting. And our favorite Junho will join us later. To all the writer's block members that are watching this, probably sometime, maybe on a plane, maybe on a bus. Prepare to like
Let's get into
be intrigued. I don't know where I was going with that at all, Jacob. I'm gonna be so real. But anyway, I shall start. So, Evacto, you have gained information on an ancient text from an ancient text about an item. From reading the old text, you and your compatriot been given permission to go on this excursion to the west, and along with three royal guards, you are sent to the study of a small village called Lapineshire. On your way, the sun is rising. It's very the list. I'm gonna restart. The sun is rising upon the glistening green leaves. The road you go to as you've been walking for hours, ever since you came here, go from these well-kept cobblestone roads, some painted white, to these dusty stones scattered to complete gravel. The paths slowly get overgrown. You first notice small dandelions going through them, then you see flowers and entire bushes. In the background, you hear birds singing, humming, and behind you are two guards, two human guards, and a small Herringon guard. And you two would I'm guessing you guys are at the front.
Oh god, yeah,
All
I
right.
forgot I
Yeah.
gotta do the whole
Jacob,
introductions.
introduce your character.
Oh boy. Evacto von Astrox.
Yeah, you do,
He is a
Jacob.
very
Oh.
professional dressed and well kept astral elf individual with basically just black voids for eyes that just have piercing uh orange pupils. He's got purple hair and a purple and a long like a medium length purple beard that when he is casting spells, all of his hair starts to like move around and swirl and all that to look cool. And then he's got his spell book, and he is joined by his most loyal
Very fancy.
companion, who is currently unnamed, but is my fractal. And he's currently only. I currently have him shrunk down, so I have
Oh,
a beautiful glowing like crystallized snake. Yeah.
beautiful. Your little fractal is
Yep.
slithering around your arms. He looks like he's having a good time. Now, next to you, your compatriot, Techie. Introduce your character.
Helring Terreno. Wizard
Oh my gosh, he's
recently, well, left the School of Magic a few years ago. Got picked up by this guy. And trying to learn how to cast some pretty powerful spells.
right. Mm.
Dashing as always.
And I'll say, You have three royal guards with you, just for protection, and you have Captain
Protection
Cottontail,
protection.
who's a small gray heron, who's wearing a outfit. It has a shoulder cape, a kind of a chainmail chest plate, and he has a bandana on his left arm and a small wooden shield with a like bronze trim and a bronze short sword. Then there's Simon, who's an older commander. He has kind of a scruffy gray beard, kind of like a military kind of buzz cut going on. He also is wearing chainmail, kind of similar to Captain Cottontail, but more for humans. And I will get a picture of what they're kind of wearing. It is, if any of you are familiar with Byzantine history, is like that. And then, last but not least, there is a younger soldier who is the apprentice of Captain Cottontail named Chris. His armor is not as protected. Instead of chainmail, he has plate mail, and he's not wearing a helmet. He has scruffy hair, brown hair, and a lot of freckles, and he kind of has a smug look on his face right now. And instead of a sword, he's carrying a spear. And this is kind of the armor they have on, shown us in Jacob. Is that Herbert and Chris as a GIF? I'm gonna ignore that. Ignoring that. But this is kind of what their armor
Fire.
have. The armor they have. And yep, in VC chat. So, and you guys, you're walking. What are you guys doing right now?
I just didn't know you were gonna be southern.
Who's
It's
his
catching me off
say,
guard.
Mr. Evacto? It's a good day for walking, ain't
fair, fair enough.
it?
You know what?
I debated it with
I suppose
Soren.
that's fair.
I said if you weren't going to use a wild accent, I was.
I've completely forgot what you said. What? Yeah.
Anyways,
I guess not particularly, but I do
wonderful
prefer
day for
just
walking,
riding on
ain't
the
it?
fractal, but I suppose walking has its merit, and it's a lot less suspicious to walk than to ride around on a giant glowing snake.
That Captain Cottontail like hugs you and it
There you
says,
go, man.
"We'd be all for the giant snake,
I am well
but it
aware.
might scare the locals, and
I'm
they're
not gonna
not
make
too
the fractal
keen
big
on us,
unless things go bad.
unfortunately."
And why not?
And they just don't. And
Why
they
aren't the
just don't
locals too
want
keen?
the local government building cities. That's really it. Say, Evacto, what is this thing you're looking for anyway? It's not going to be another troll eye again, because the last time that didn't go so well. Hey, I thought it was fun. Chris, quiet. I trust Evacto way more than you. He's proven himself to be a loyal ally in the kingdom, and has done the princess well, and has guided us on many quests. So, therefore, I trust him with my life.
Yes. Oh, we're looking for a magic item.
Yeah, what
Yes?
he
Question
said.
mark. I forget. A magic item that will that will
Yes,
aid
please.
aid aid us in some way that I am blanking on. I forget.
Uh, look at your text messages real quick, Jacob.
Oh, my actual text. I thought you were gonna DM me. We're looking for a fusion core.
Captain Cottontail
I can
looks at
merge
you and is like,
magic items
"A what
together
now?"
according to legends, and the astral elves believe this.
I don't know what an astral elf is, but that sounds like a bunch of doohickey. I
Well,
think you
this
can
can do
just
it without
merge
one.
stuff together. You just need a good alchemist.
Yeah, I'd like to see you try.
Uh, Captain Cottontail looks at the other two guards with you. They seem just as like knowledgeable about magic
Yeah.
as the rest of the soldiers, honestly.
Yes.
We'll take your word for it.
Now, I guess we advance.
All right, you want to
Mhm.
fast travel? No role play. What our Helsing, Helring.
Heck,
Helring.
yeah.
You guys just want to fast travel there?
Sure.
All right. So deeper into the woods, it's around midday. You see signs of life. In the distance, you see smoke in the air, and throughout the woods, you can just see people taking what appears to be a deer they hunted on like a stick. Kind of like how they carry
Mm.
animals and stuff like that they've hunted, and they're going in the same direction as you. They don't make direct eye contact with you per se. They acknowledge your presence, but they kind of scurry away from you. And you go a walk further, and you see a small, ish village with a wall made of logs and kind of cobblestone alike in the front. Um, There is a lot of smoke everywhere from fires, and this wall is kind of like hastily put together. It doesn't look very sturdy per se, but you can see like teepees around in there. You see signs that this village is inhabited, and there are two guards at the front gates. Two young men with red hair and long red beards and leather armor, animal skins, carrying two axes, and they're wearing sandals as well with long, round shields. They're freckled and very pale, and they see you guys in the distance. They look very anxious, but make sure to stand their guard. And the two of them walk up to you, and
Yeah.
they take
They
their
seem nervous.
they take
I'm gonna
their
just say that
they take
in
their
Octo's head.
weapons out, and they're like, "Hey, what's your business here? If
I'm
you're
so
tax
honest.
collectors, please
I have no idea
give
what
us
you just
more
said because my
notice."
headphones. I stepped on them and they fell out.
Does Evacto say anything?
The the two guards look at you and they say, "Yeah, if you're tax collectors, please give us more notice, eh?
We are
We
not
don't want
tax
any trouble.
collectors.
Just please make do with your business." "Ha, what are you, Mister?" They look at you closely,
No.
Evocto, and you get the sense like they don't know what you are. Mr.
Can I?
Uh oh, I know. That's one of those shape changey things. The guard looks at the other guard. "Oh, you're shape changey. Oh, that won't fly well over here." No, 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 no.
Can I cast a gesture?
Sure.
I'd like to make the suggestion to let
Sure.
us past.
What'd you get?
Um, they must make a
Okay.
wisdom saving throw against my spell save
All right.
DC.
One got a 9, and one got a nat 20. What?
Holy
So,
shit!
so the one
One
with a
of them
9
fails.
looks at the other guy and is like, let's just.
I thought it was only one though,
Oh, is it one roll? One for both
but
of them?
no, one for one of them.
Uh, all right. The guard that it worked on. Well, how do you do suggestion? Can you do that?
Oh, sweet.
How do you do
Huh?
suggestion?
Hello, Jay.
Um, so I just
Suggestion.
speak into his head. Let us
The
pass.
guard looks to the other guy and is like, I think we should just let him in. There's 3 guards with him. We don't want any trouble. And the other one looks at the other guard. He seems to be stern. He's like, none of your magic tomfoolery gonna let me through. Merrill Higgins ain't gonna like it. We're gonna lose our jobs to the Dawn Brothers. You don't want that, do ya, Pal Patrick? Uh, I don't know. What exactly is it you two want, anyway? If you ain't got tax collectors. The behind you, Evacto,
By
Simon
all
says,
means.
I can take it from here if you would like.
Fine.
We are here on official business to retrieve, what we believe is a dangerous object. You're gonna have to do better than that if you want to come through. That sounds like the most obvious lie we've ever heard. Uh, my apologies. We do not mean any trouble, and if it would make you feel better, I will. And he puts his spear down on the floor and puts his hands up. I understand what's going on, and you have maybe had a lot of trouble with the provincial government here, correct? Oh, yeah, you Williamins are kind of assholes, nah? Right. We acknowledge that that is a problem in our ranks, and we would be more than happy to at least give you guys a sense of comfort if us soldiers put away our weapons. And I promise you, these two do not have any weapons. Yeah, but they have the magic doohickey tricks. We don't want any of that. They might turn one of us into a sheep for all we know.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
it really doesn't know.
use telepathy on Evacto. That doesn't sound like a
If
bad.
we're
It doesn't sound like a bad idea. Might be
Well, the
fun.
one looks at you. So what is this doohickey mabob you want, Mr. Shape Changey?
Not shape changes and plus, it just puts two and two together. That's it. Kind of like an abacus.
What foreign language is speaking? I don't know, these Whalemans, they're crazy. How t we'll let you into Merrill Higgins, but we're gonna escort you.
yes,
Evacto.
I have no issue with
Once
letting
again, in
them
your
come
head.
with us.
They're so imbecilic we can't even lie to them.
If worst comes to worst, they can serve as a means.
All means then.
They'll get us what we need.
All right, you guys are walking.
Sounded good to
You
me.
guys are walking now into the Woods Tribe's village, correct? So you head into the village, Lapineshire. It is very, very small, smaller than it looked on the outside. Maybe five or so teepees. Have you
Yeah.
seen Wampanoag tents at all? Like Jacob, and have
Nope.
you been to Plymouth Plantation as a kid? That's kind of what they look like. And I will send a picture of that in VC chat. Uh, to give you guys an idea of what they
What we
look like. They're
got?
called Weetus. Um, but yes, Weetus. This is kind of what
Waiters?
they look like. Oh, the
Man.
file limit exceeds disk. That's stupid.
Man.
Okay, there's a doggy friend in this pic, so I
Discord
have to
moment.
send this
Very
one.
dope.
So if you look in VC chat, this is kind of what they look like.
Okay.
So they escort you to, and you see a lot of you should just see a lot. So there are small fires burning, and there are people cooking deer and stuff. There are two women at the side braiding their hair while men chop some logs. There is a lot of kids playing around with sticks and leaves. One of them has a bucket on its head, and they're playing, pretending to be adventurers. As you guys walk through, some see the soldiers and slowly hide away. The children look at you, Evacto, and they seem to be kind of interested looking at you. Like, not in like fear or anything, but more so in awe. Same with you, Helsing. They kind of like look at you because Helring, they
Helring.
notice you guys aren't guards or anything, and they just seem to be interested. You also see in the middle of this little village, there is a larger Weetu. It is big and it is made of a lot of animal skins, just kind of like together, mixed with leather, and doesn't look very stable at all. But inside, the two men wait on the
Thanks to
outside and
heck.
said, "We don't. It's against our
That
policy to let
works.
guards in, so only you two are gonna go in."
That's perfectly fine with
All
us.
right, don't. Captain Cottontail bounces in front of you and is like, "Please don't screw this up, guys. Don't do any your no mind games, Helsing. We can't have a repeat of last time.
I would
We
never.
still owe the noble a lot of money."
Okay, I'm gonna telepathically say
Bounce
cancel
I'm
on that
just
mission.
thing. I
saying.
had to. It was so free.
He bounces away.
If you didn't hear it, I'd be better off.
What?
Suspicious
Anyway, so you
cat.
guys going in?
Yes.
Evacto?
Suspicious cat. Inside,
Hmm.
there is a
I
lot of
would
old
never do
people
mind
sitting
games.
around in a circle. These guys are kind of wearing these leather that look very tanned leather, and they have long beards, and there's about five of them. And in the middle, there's a guy
Oh,
who's
brother.
kind of okay. The only way to describe it is like what Shrek wears, like a kind of like a cloth jacket, a brown vest, and a short little old man with white hair and a beard. He just looks at you guys like, "Oh, visitors, welcome, welcome. Name's Merrill Higgins. Oh, you don't seem like the tax collectors. What brings
So we
you into my
can't
office at this
disclose
hour?
who
Kind
sent
of in the
us, or
middle of
can we?
something."
Okay.
You can.
We
You
are
are
looking
completely allowed to.
for, or we have been sent on official business to find a fusion core.
Speak wood, scribe, me boy. I don't know what you're talking about.
I forget. It's a king or no? Who?
You mean
It's yes. Yes. Okay.
king? The king? You asked the king if you could go
To be
on it.
frank, we're here to receive or to retrieve an item that we believe is around here. And we have the authority of the king to receive it.
Oh, not that gobshite. Why would you listen to him? He has no authority in the woods here. I don't listen to any longers, all right?
No.
Apparently, this isn't going to be the
Let me
approach
tell
that.
you, he can talk to mine. Now, I don't know what kind of item you want. As long
We
you
do
guys
not
better
care
not be
about your
trying to
food. You can
steal our
keep that.
food.
More than enough ourselves.
Oh,
It
so this
combines magic
fusion
items.
core doing mabob. What does it do? He kind of looks confused. He's like,
No,
oh, so you're trying to build something, I see. You guys alchemists.
but we are people that have a job that needs to be done.
Something like that.
Well, if it's a job that needs to be done, it's gonna, well, I guess you just be on your way
I
then. I
mean,
don't really
naturally,
know what
I'm
you're
gonna
talking
insight
about.
check. Come on now.
I don't know this fusion core.
Well, that's a shitty roll.
Alright, I'll roll the
Why do
d-test.
that?
Oh,
I rolled a 2.
what'd you get?
Do you want me
What'd you
to
get,
do
Jacob?
something?
He got a 4.
Do you want me
Yeah,
to roll
sure.
detect
You could do
thoughts?
that.
I have a free cast. I'm gonna
How
use detect thoughts.
how you doing this?
Uh, Helring just activates detect thoughts.
Immediately you hear a couple words. A lot of them are insults in his language, like, what do these gobshites think they are? And you also hear him say, I don't like that G-bag over there, hey. And he looks at his eyes are looking towards you, Helsing, and he also says, I don't I think they want the doohickey, but it's not ours. It's hers.
I'm gonna telepathically tell Evacto. I got some. Wow, I'm forgetting how to do that. Got
Oh,
some form of doohickey.
that brings up complications.
Hey,
Yes. So he does or doesn't know about it, do you think?
think I might have it.
Nice.
He's calling it a
So you know
doohickey.
nothing
Ask him a few questions.
this but of this
I'll try
magical
to pry
item that
further.
is said to be here. I already told them that it combines magic items, and I don't have a description for what it looks like.
Describe it.
What do you intend to use this for anyway? You ain't working for damn Aria, the big city folk.
Can I guess how he's gonna just still because detect thoughts is still active? How he's gonna respond if we say yes?
Yeah, sure. Since you're using detect dots, he's probably not gonna trust you. So this is knowledge.
Well, he doesn't know
If you
that.
guys say you're from the city, and if you do say that, he will probably be inclined to trust you less because in the area you're in, the province of Veshire, the provincial government is not very friendly towards the Woods tribe, as they often tear down a lot of forests for farmland and new city building, which
I wouldn't know
you
that.
guys would notice actually very well because of well your
Okay, never mind.
positions. You also know that they aren't keen on fighting the provincial government because they have a generally pacifist viewpoint, as their
I
religion
say.
forbids them from fighting anything but monsters. You could try to like persuade him, but he's so far he ain't budging. Merrill
Is there
Higgins.
anything that I could offer you for you to potentially remember?
Hmm.
Oh, you're playing bargain now, eh? Hmm.
Yeah.
Jacob,
That's what you like to say
roll
in the biz of Octo.
persuasion.
Is rolling like shit. That is
I
a
could also do that.
astounding. Well,
Oh,
you were, and then and then you said to keep asking him
I was gonna do the
questions.
talking.
A whopping.
Guess not.
Well, I wasn't going to, and then he said to roll it. Uh,
Not to do
a whopping
persuasion.
9.
let's see if it succeeds. You got a 7, Jacob. So, all
Oh,
right, what you bargaining? You got any goods like carrots,
I was gonna say
meat,
if you really,
beer?
I was expecting like money, but I can probably
you can conjure those things, right, Evacto?
if
No, we don't need money in these parts. All we want's beer, meat, and carrots.
I can supply you with
We
carrots and
wanna
beer
we
if that will
we caught some
suffice.
milk and we want a big stew tonight.
Okay.
Ah, no stews complete
Octo
without
in his head
beer.
is
It'll
like,
be
what the
amazing.
okay. Okay.
These guys
Yeah.
now
If it
roll
works, it works.
persuasion. Now roll persuasion to see if you're gonna ask him about it. Roll persuasion. Yeah, you
Do you
can do
mind
that,
if I
Helsing.
do that?
But you gotta say something first. Roll play.
Kind of my thing. Sorry, I lost my. I zoned out for a
You
second. What
gotta
was
role
he
play what
saying?
you're gonna say before you roll persuasion to get information.
Listen, we can provide all the carrots
A
and
lot
beer
of
you could
the
ever
elders
want.
are nodding their heads like approval, like you're like, oh, carrots and beer, that's gonna be great.
Dang, I'm rolling like shit too. That's
See
a
what
10.
information. Okay. Oh yeah, the shiny ball. I think it's somewhere in the creek. I don't know. Oh
In the
yeah, back
creek.
behind the village, there's a little creek over there. There's a shiny ball somewhere around it.
Yeah, we have a lead then, yes.
Is-
Think we found what we're looking for, Evacto.
So, what you
I will
waiting for?
conjure a raven
Where's the beer and
and,
carrots?
and send it with a letter that says, supply them with a ton of beer and carrots, because I'm not wasting a spell slot on making them carrots.
Maybe the Scheithawks aren't as bad as
Perhaps.
I thought. Ha ha ha. After you get this, join us for a meal, eh?
I have no idea, but we'll see.
We got the time for that.
What makes a shape changey like you come to these
Eh,
parts of the woods anyway? Well, how'd you find us?
shape changing.
Yeah, aren't you
Yes.
one of those shape changes? He looks at Evacto. Oh, those shape changes. They're very strange, but I do enjoy them when they come by occasionally.
Sorry, there's
Oh,
more.
yeah, the shape changes. They're everywhere. They sometimes trade with us. We give them clothing, we give them leather, they give us potatoes, they give us carrots. A great deal, if you ask me.
That was about what I figured.
Seems the
But yeah.
fact that these people
Yeah.
have
But
no clue on
regardless, we have a
economics.
point now to find. We have a thing to find, and we have a.
Works for us.
Oh,
What do
Timber
they
Creek, you
say?
might want to beware. The trees speak.
Oh,
Oh,
sounds
they don't really like
lovely and
visitors per se.
not terrible
Sometimes
at
they'll
all.
eat you.
I'm
Oh
sorry
yeah,
they
sometimes
eat
the trees
us.
get angry and eat you. Sometimes they'll grab their axes and attack you if you're not careful.
Yeah. Well, our guards will help us.
Where we're gonna need those people again.
If you
That's what I mean.
manage to kill one of those trees,
If
which
if you
don't
would
seem
like
that
that,
likely,
then
could you
that
take
can
the
be
bark for us? We
supplied.
need more firewood.
I will be keeping some for myself, though, in case I can use it as a spell component.
Oh, that'd be great. I don't know what that means,
Well,
but I like you longers. I like you too very much.
is it?
What are
Do
your
I
names, fellas? What are your names?
do I know if it's like a bad look, seeing as these people don't love the
You can
city,
call me
if I
Helring.
tell them that I'm an advisor of the king? They won't even know. Fair enough.
I don't think they will even. They are so isolated. They probably won't really. They'll know what an advisor is,
Well, I'm not even gonna
but
say
they'll
advisor.
when you
I'm just saying because
they
he's an
might
advisor of the
get a
king, so his
little
name is known.
suspicious.
But so if I just say his name, they'll have no idea. Let's be like, cool. Okay, sick. My name is Evacto von
No, these
Astro.
guys are very isolated on purpose.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a very fancy name, eh?
What is your full name?
That's another
Helring
fancy name, eh?
Terreno. Don't forget it.
What happened?
Oh, the name is Mayor Don O'Higgins Jr. My father founded this town, and I now
Very
rule
admirable
it.
of you.
Ah, yes, yes. It's a great position. We sit here, we drink, and we hunt. Such is a life here.
They're even more primitive than I thought.
Well, these
Hey, it
people.
ain't primitive. Our God commands us to live like this. Oh,
That was
never mind.
telepathically. I'm gonna try to speak in a
Well,
British
these
accent when
people
I'm doing
are different.
telepathy just for
They're
ease.
still people though. I am sure about that.
Amish Irish
If they can do
people.
good all the
You
same,
sure right
then when
about
I
that?
cast the spell, they will hopefully be like this one and be worthy of good fortune. Yes.
We can only hope.
Yep, right.
Alright, you guys leaving the tent?
Yeah.
Alright, so Chris goes and says, so we getting kicked out, or before he finishes, he gets elbowed by Contail. He's like, All right, Chris. Let's hear
They.
out. How'd you guys do? Get any information on this fusion
Yeah, you
core?
got this.
Plan of it.
You know, I was snooping
Plenty
in a
of it.
little and I heard carrots. You wouldn't
I have a
happen to
carrot.
have any carrots
If
left
we get the
over,
fusion core, you can
Evacto?
have all the carrots that you wish.
Score! Alright, man. Let's go find this fusion core.
I don't have an excuse for
Alright? See
these
you
ones.
guys.
These soldiers are just as primitive.
Yes.
Finally, we agree
So
on
you
something.
guys are
Yes.
walking out to you guys are walking out of the town. Alright. So the creek is
Yeah.
behind, so you guys are gonna have to kind of go around this wall. It's in like a circle, so it's not hard. You see some cool stuff actually. You see a lot of wildlife right now. So you see a couple Anglian white deers, which are like white-tailed deer, except they have a big spot on where their shoulder is. And in a tree,
Huh.
you
You're dope.
see a cocoon of a leaf drake. So you see this, uh, like kind of silvery green cocoon. It almost looks like it shines kind of like how a disco ball does, I guess. That doesn't exist in this world, just for your guys's convenience. And it kind of spins around, and the cocoon looks a little scaly. Evacto and Helsing, you guys definitely Helring and
All right.
Evacto, you guys definitely know what this is. I thought you guys might find this cool.
I I I thought you. I don't know what it is.
I
Oh,
don't.
is it?
You guys' characters know what it is.
Oh, okay.
You study
I
dragons. You
thought you
definitely
were
know what this
implying
is.
that it was something else,
Oh, look at
and
that.
like we were and out of game we know. Okay, you're referring to the nest. Okay.
No, you
Okay.
definitely know what this is.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Cocoon. It's not a
It's
nest, it's a little
worrying,
cocoon
Yes.
but
hanging from a
yes,
tree.
it is neat. If
Ain't that neat?
we have to, if we have to fight with that to to get the
That's what
fusion
I'm
core, that
worrying.
could cause many problems, as they're not particularly easy. You know, every
Eh,
party who's ever burnt to ash, they
it'll
said
be
that it would be
fun.
fine. Oh, fun. Well, that changes it a little bit, but still.
I didn't. He said it would be fun.
They s-
Did they
well,
talk
they
about
told
any
us of the
dangers in
tree
there?
guys. They said the trees
Nope.
are alive
Didn't
and
ask him.
they
Oh, and
Oh
oh
yeah.
it seems like they're speaking
could
of
be.
Ents.
No
That's
shit.
Well,
strange. Ents normally live far up in the north.
Well, lucky us. We got to see him up close at
This
home.
makes me this makes me think they are trying to get us out of this area, scaring us away. I wouldn't be too worried. Of
yes.
Yeah. Well, best keep our guard up
course,
regardless.
sire. Three guards get their weapons out, and you guys make your way. Are you to the creek? So You guys make your way into this creek, and it's
Yeah.
not anything impressive. It's kind of like a small, Jacob, you know Dragon's Den? Like, it's like that, except there's a giant willow tree on the bay. You guys see a lot of cattails, and this willow tree has white flowers everywhere.
Because
Roll perception.
Evacto has not rolled
Like this pretty.
Quickly.
above a 9.
Yeah, the both of you.
What
Yeah.
perception you said?
That's
Yeah, that's kind of confusing.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing
Hey, that's an
shit.
8.
Hey, that is a 16.
Okay. Evacto,
Holy
you don't hear
shit.
this. But Helring, you in the distance hear
That's my fractal.
da, la, la, like a really calm singing in like a distant language. And your fractal is actually acting up. Like he's kind of slittering up on your shoulder.
What?
I don't like
Do
The
not hear.
music
you
isn't,
hear that.
it's calming.
You hear that music?
As you look further at this creek, the sun is glistening on the
Nice.
water, and you notice they're right next to you. A brown bear and a deer are drinking from this lake together peacefully. There's lily pads and cattails that are everywhere and floating. There's small little lotuses on this creek.
Ain't that picturesque?
There's
There's
small
definitely some strange magic afoot.
dragonflies flying, and notice animals that generally wouldn't get along in harmony here.
Like this place.
Something's up, Evacto.
Uh,
Oh,
It's nice, but
yes, but and I'm gonna be honest.
slightest
Those
bit
noises that you were
suspicious.
hearing are probably the trees that they were talking about. So I guess stay away from the trees.
Uh, you know what? Most likely.
so, suddenly, now Evacto, you can hear the singing, and Evacto,
Hmm?
you speak Astral Elvish, and you hear this is what the song says. The stars of the sea glistening on us. Glory, glory to the world. And as you hear, walking out of the water, you see what a head pop up like 10 feet away from you in the water. And a astral elven woman with pale skin, kind of like these deep blue eyes, like the opposite of you, with kind of mossy green hair, and she's wearing this dress that is green and white, and all over the bottom part of it, it looks like the petals of a lotus flower. And she walks up to the shore, and birds fly around her, and her eyes are closed. And
Is that your
she,
girl?
I'll send a
Very dope.
picture of her in the VC chat. That's the edit I made. She is continues to sing.
Oh my gosh,
She
it's
continues
not.
singing, and
Oh my gosh, that's way too.
she continues singing, and she looks around. She doesn't seem surprised to see you guys. And you notice she glows a little. She like twirls around and smiles. and she's looking directly at you, Evacto. Dion?
Ooh.
Is that you?
Is that your girl, Evacto?
I do
Dion?
not know a Dion.
That
Are you
bitch.
Dion? You look like Dion.
Hey,
Who is Dion?
My apologies. Di- Dion is my friend. He's more than my
I
friend.
pretend to be Dion. This lady will probably kill
I
us.
think you should pretend to be Dion.
I do not want one.
Ah, come on. Get yourself a girl.
He
Ah, come
looks at
on.
the both of you two, and you guys feel like time is slowing down, but everything feels
Oh,
peaceful. You have just
Yeah,
a sense of calm.
I don't trust the calm. I do not trust the calm.
And flying on her shoulder, in above the willow tree, you see a peacock with crystal feathers. Caw, 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 chirp, chirp. She looks at the peacock, and it glides down right next to her, and she pats it. Did you have a good nap? Chirp, 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 chirp. You have a friend as well.
I
She
do.
looks at you, Evocto, and sees your little guy. I haven't seen one of those in
Are
ages.
you? Are you from?
Please do not
I
retrieve
don't
me.
suppose
I'm
you
content
are the
here.
fusion core then. I don't know. She was
Oh
talking
no,
weird.
I'm organic. Oh, the core
What
is
kind of
over.
question is that?
The core is over there. And she points away from the creek. I could guide you to it,
Can do. I'll summon an
but
insight checker
please be
on if she'll guide us
please
there.
be
That would be much
respectful at the
appreciated.
site.
Oh my god. That's a 4.
All right. What'd you
Dude,
get?
do I
Seems
need to do
completely
the thing
genuine.
No,
again?
it's not worth it. Even though it probably is, but it's not.
Do I need to do the thing again? Okay.
This
Uh,
core, um,
I might
Dion
get
built
free
it
casts.
last week. Well, not built it. He took one and she looks like she's trying to remember. Her as she's talking and remembering, it seems a little hazy.
Oh gosh.
Dion, no, he didn't build it. He brought it? Mm, he said he'd be back a couple days ago. Or was that
Yeah,
yesterday?
this is gonna be a problem.
I think we've entered some form of atemporal state.
It
I
would
don't want
be a
to.
little
I don't
more
want everyone I
prioritized
know to be
on
dead when
yourself
we
at the
get
moment.
back.
Hmm? You notice she kind of you
Her
notice she
power
has
Haha,
this
is
very
glow to
funny.
her.
green.
Like a green glow to her.
Green.
As she walks on the land, every other step she takes, a small flower blooms. What is your
Is it like with her right foot
both?
or her left
What
foot?
are your name?
Well, if
Like
it's
it's
every
after
other
she.
step, would it
I
not
don't
be one
know.
of
I
Say
them?
I
her
just thought
left
it
foot
sounded
is
cool.
blessed.
What is your names?
Uh,
She looks at you. You. She looks at
eh?
your ears. What happened to
Me
them?
or okay, yes.
Yes.
Who, me? I was born like this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I. Everybody is beautiful.
What?
Why?
Eh,
Why do
I
you look the way
apologize.
that you do?
Dang, I sure feel like it right now.
We are all made.
Worst she can say is no.
Apologies.
Asshole. Apology accepted.
What, what,
Took
Evacto
a
von
what is your
SS.
small
names?
bow. Helring Tyranno.
Mira von Sola. You. She looks at you, Helring. Your name.
Eh?
It's
Not like
silly.
other girls.
Thanks.
She giggles a bit. What brings you to retrieve the core? Are you... What are their names? I don't remember. She kind of thinks for a moment.
Tends to be a pattern.
She kind of seems to look around for. She seems very dazed. You're from. And she
How do
points
you
to the
know that?
sky, Evacto. Correct? I'm. You're like me. You look like people you Dion. You look like Dion, and Dion was from the sky.
Die on your boyfriend or
Dion
something?
is more than that.
I I
He's my partner
I
forever.
didn't want her. Okay.
What?
I don't.
I wasn't saying you.
This is fire.
But I mean, it could, if you wanna.
She looks at
Shit.
you and she says, Um, the sky is all I remember. But I remember Dion. I
Checks out.
remember him being from the sky, and I remember the last thing he said.
Which was.
Once victory is achieved, we can be together
Oh,
forever,
he
and
went to get
we'll
the
have a
milk.
big family.
Sounds nice.
Yes.
Eh.
You, Mr.
Well, if
Evacto,
he's gone.
why did you come
Those
here from
reasons
the
are my own.
sky? You're not one of the
I am not
bad
one of the
ones,
bad ones.
right?
That's pretty relative.
She smiles and she says, Dion wasn't one of the bad ones, thankfully.
I assume you being from there is how you know about my fractal and what it is.
Yeah, yes, I am. I I guess I forgot. She
Once
starts
again.
speaking to you in Astral Elvish, and she says, "Uh, hold up. I'm gonna say
Yes. She says,
putting actual
"Uno
effort into
dos
this."
tres."
Yeah, the world building's been
Yes.
very interesting so
¿Por qué,
far.
por favor?
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Mi casa, su casa.
Mon amigo, y cuera le chocolate rojo. Ay caramba, me
She
pendejo.
says in Astral Elvish, "Bist du so scheinen zu leben?" Which is what you hear, Helring, but Evacto, you hear, "Are you here to live
No,
in the
I
sunshine too?"
have
The fuck? The
I have
fuck?
Jacob, look, I'm DMing you.
Are you DMing me or texting me?
Texting you.
You want?
I do remember you telling me that. I am not here for those reasons. I am here because this planet can get me the things that I need.
I'm here because the animals and the
It
sunshine
is warm, I will give you that.
is peaceful.
Well, hell is supposed to be hot, right? It was pretty cold and damp.
It sounds like you lived in a hellhole.
I guess that's fair.
I mean, if something gets hot enough, it starts feeling cold, no?
You're the core. That's right. Follow me. And she starts walking in a
I guess we're
direction
following.
around the creek.
Also, if it looks like it would ruin his uniform, much like Umbra, but not Umbra in the way that he hates being gross, just Evacto takes his uniform way too seriously. So the fractal will start to emanate with some blue electricity. And as he does, I let him onto the ground, and it starts to rhyme all around, and it turns a size larger. Then it starts to sparkle with that electricity again and become another size larger until he becomes huge. And I am riding on top of his head as it crawls along and slithers along.
Right.
When it's the size of a
She
freight
tries
train.
to pet it as it slithers.
Fair enough.
Yeah, pretty much. She just seems to have no care. And the soldiers try and hitch a ride, and they're like,
Someone who
He's not
talks.
going to
"Vacto,
crash
make
into a
sure this
building.
guy doesn't crash in
I
any buildings
tamed him
again."
and taught him how to not do that for that purpose. Saving it.
She bought your uniform.
As someone who doesn't talk much,
For
I'm
someone who
doing this
doesn't talk
because we're on a
much, you
mission.
really we do like the
Why isn't your
show.
uniform blue? Mr. Evacto, why
Because I
isn't
don't
your
wear the
uniform
colors of there
blue?
anymore. I wear the colors of here. Well,
Hmm?
I don't know. I wear.
The colors of
I
here
saw.
are brown
I saw.
now.
I don't know. I wear a uniform
Look
to
what I just
look
sent you, Jacob.
presentable. It doesn't. I don't need to wear the colors of our people to know that I am of our people.
Hmm.
From the looks of it, you're not
He doesn't
wearing
really
blue
say
either.
anything. Hmm. Think I liked green better. And it's the colors
And
of this
Blood was
forest,
judging me for not
and I
wearing blue.
wanted to pay respects to it.
Insane.
All right, so after a little bit,
Those
you guys get
games.
to a small opening in the trees. There's really tall grass there, and you see a small cobblestone structure. Um, you guys see a
The letter A.
you guys see a small cobblestone structure. This structure appears to be looks like it was a house at one point. It looks like ruins. It's just pretty much walls and it's covered in moss. As you get closer, you can see the remains of a table and a fireplace.
No, it would not appear that way.
Don't want to be the last people who lived here. Ugh.
I don't remember this place. So the core is in an abandoned house.
Oh,
Evacto, you
well,
bring us on the
you
strangest
do your
quests.
duty, and here we are.
All right. So
Since
you
this house
guys
is
look
small,
going into
he's
this little
gonna
abandoned house.
that my
There's no
fractal
roof,
will
by the
shrink
way.
back to being small.
That's gone.
He's
All
gonna
right.
wait for the guards to
So,
walk in first because he's a
Well, it doesn't
fragile
matter
guy
where it's
being a
housed, it
wizard.
just matter what it is.
Okay.
they walk in first, and they're trying to look for it.
I confidently
All
stride
right.
in.
So you
Yeah, it
guys
could
want
be
to try and
probably
find
anything
anything in this
spherical.
house?
Apparently, I
All
Yeah,
can't
right.
man,
roll
I
below a
wonder
10
what.
again. I
Roll
rolled below a 10 again.
investigation.
Oh,
All right. Let's see. What'd you get?
I'm happy. I'm Sam. I'm happy you're rolling
That
good
is
because
a
that's a 9 over here.
Okay.
25.
I am a wizard. What is happening?
Evacto, you
Holy
What am I,
you
Charlie
got
You're
Brown?
a wizard.
Evacto, you got a
Well,
rock. Oh, you got a 7? Yeah, you just find a rock. But on the, on one of the walls,
Good job, you found the fusion card.
you see a coin. And you know how sometimes World War II vets, like
yeah.
after they die, their buddies or like their family will put like a nickel on their grave? You get this you know it's something From what you used to be, you see a pure silver coin with nothing on it. Looks very weathered, and it's very kind of purplish. It's coin of your homeworld, and you get the sense that it was placed there to honor a veteran.
That coin will stay there. I am going to investigate the coin, though. See if there's anything special about it, or if it's literally just a way to honor. Dude, are we serious? It's above a 10, but come on. It's a
Alright, roll investigation.
with the bonuses, it gets above a 10, so we're at 14.
What was that? That's enough.
Are
You
you
know exactly what it is. It's to honor a fallen hero.
I don't I don't want to talk about it.
We are rolling
It
like
looks like it
ass
has been
today.
here
I
for
got one
like
good roll.
years and years. Like this coin isn't really in commission where you are. It's very
Very
different
neat.
from the currency you guys have now. You also kind of notice there
More
are
tidbit.
four coins. Some of them they're kind of scattered now, but they're kind of in the same spot.
Wait, so there's two coins in the same spot?
And yep, and there's two further away. You also see a little metal badge. The metal badge is silver, but it's heavily rusted, but you can just
Very cool.
barely make out the symbol of an eagle on it. You know that to be part of your people's military.
Yeah,
Consulting the Lordoc.
And it means that this guy
very dope.
that's the
So they were
equivalent,
so they
Jacob, of a
were all
Purple
around here
Heart.
at some point. Funky.
And now, so Helring, so you got a nat 20 basically.
Hmm.
You trip on something, and you notice
Nearly.
out of the moss, you clear it, and
Helring
a
moment.
chest.
Open the chest. Open the chest.
The
I
lock is
found
broken, so you can
something.
easily open it.
It's a
I
bomb!
open it.
A mimic!
What is inside?
You find covered in
It's a
moss
ball.
around. You find
Say that again.
covered in moss around the metal ball, and it has faint blue
What
lights
have we
glowing
here?
around it. But it kind of looks like how a light bulb when it's about to go out.
What the heck have we found here?
Well done.
Hey, Mr. Evacto, I think
I
we
am
found your
going to try to
fusion core.
arcana it. Oh my
All right,
god.
roll Arcana.
12. 12.
I swear.
What'd you get, Jacob?
I said 12.
Jacob.
What?
Oh, yeah,
Can
because
I
What?
roll
Jacob got a
No.
nat
Arcana?
1. Oh, 12. Oh, yeah,
Like, it
you
wasn't good.
get
It
the
wasn't a crit
Arcana.
fail.
No, Jacob, you get the Arcana. You know this is magical, but this isn't astral
Oh.
elf tech. This is pure human technology.
I got
Yeah,
a
you
23.
kind of get the same reading, but you kind of get the sense that this reminds you of what the beaver folk have made in ancient times. As
Looks like
yes, our
artificer tech.
artificer tech. You know, I will say, thousands of years ago, before Anglia was founded, there were small beaver kingdoms which had sort of advanced
Mm-hmm.
technology,
Yeah.
and they
Oh,
became the first artificers, and humans adopted their tech.
Yeah, I read that. Mm-hmm. Probably from the beaver folk
If you
era.
look closely, you can see writing in the beaver folk language on the side, but I don't think you can read that.
Comprehend the
Oh, okay,
languages.
fine. You see,
Let's go!
all
I still
right,
gotta cast it.
you dang
One
great.
sec, where
You
is it?
know,
I think I have that spell. I should.
what language?
Oh no, I have that on my other
who do you
character.
have that
Shit.
on? Yes.
I'm
Beaver
not
folk?
telling you.
Oh boy. Okay. Brendan, I'm gonna let you choose. If no, that's fine.
Beaver
Beaver
But
folk,
I
he
folk.
said.
still need to pick two more languages for Evacto. Can I know beaver folk? Like, I was gonna
Folk
say.
is beaver folk. That's a
I
very
was gonna
important
wait to
language.
talk to you
Jacob, that's a very
after about
important
what the other
language in
one
this
should be, but I
world,
guess
by
we
the
Let
can
go.
do
way.
both
I'm
of
not
them.
kidding. Beaver
I still
folk.
need one more.
Uh,
Hell yeah.
so it reads in beaver folk, and I
Are they
will
not called beaver
wait.
folk?
What race did I make the beaver folk? Okay,
Oh.
hold on.
Oh, in real life. Okay.
Oh, they are beaver folk. I just mean like what culture did it base them off of? I forgot.
What? Oh,
No, because I
I
think I made the dwarves in
I
this setting
guess.
Amish.
I guess I can see that.
The dwarves are
That is
Amish.
amazing.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
The gnomes are Mormons. Gnomes are Mormons. Okay. Oh, they're Dutch. Okay, they're Dutch.
Yo!
They're
Oh yeah,
Dutch
I remember that
Evans.
now. We discussed this. No.
It reads in Beaverfolk, Den skunditer wooden mint hope dit het dobrovlin vedvade, which translate to discourse.
I knew a
This
little bit of that.
nice discourse to be used for the prospect of helping advance peace,
I see. In a
and that's what
very
it means in
virtue tone,
Beaverfolk.
I relay that to the game. I'm full of many surprises. It's just because I don't
I
like
didn't know
the
you
book that
spoke
much.
Beaverfolk, Evacto. You know,
Neither
hey,
did
fun fact
I.
for you. Harengon were actually the ones who
Oh.
created the common language.
I don't remember asking, bruv.
Very cool now. Who asked?
I'm just saying, nobody remembers that. Everyone always thinks it's the humans who made common. No, it was the bunny rabbits. Sorry.
How old are
Sure,
you?
sure, Gramps.
Ugh, I'm not even that old. At
Hey, you're
least
ancient.
20. Oh, okay. What is that in Harengon years? 29. Ugh. Evacto.
I am a young
I
and
don't think you
spry
want to be
112
talking. You
years
told
old.
me you were like a century old.
I'm not even in the prime of my life yet.
Ugh.
Yeah, just because I'm going to
Helring
outlive.
The
Snickers.
boys in the barracks
I'm
call you
gonna
Gramps for a
outlive
reason,
someone doesn't
Evacto.
die.
Are you gonna let him take it?
They're the conscripts. They they can say all the smack they want, but once they get to training, they ain't gonna be talking so
You
much
have fun
smack
with
once
that.
they gotta do a couple thousand push-ups in a row. Um, so you notice Mira is walking, pacing around the perimeter of this house. As she walks, it almost looks like she's floating.
I
Not
am
literally floating,
tripping
but her
balls. She's
movements are just
floating. I
so
don't
like
actually say that.
flowy. And she looks at the coin. She looks at the
Helring says that.
coins on the walls and just kind of stares at them.
Yeah,
These your
dumb
friends?
fuck.
Silly, how can I be friends with coins? They don't speak.
No, I was kidding. Dumbass.
Thank you, asshole.
I don't remember this
Dumbass.
place.
Talking about, you know what? Never mind.
Mr. Helring,
Uh-huh.
is that what you wanted? She
What?
points to the fusion core in Evacto's hand.
It is. Yes.
Uh, is that what we wanted? I think so.
Well, yeah.
Is
It
it?
is
I'm glad,
Have we
appreciated.
I'm glad I could help.
made sure of that? Thank you very much.
I'm back.
Where will you go now?
I will not
She
be
points to the
returning there, no.
sky and is like, up there? The sunset. The
Hopefully back for
sunsets are
some
better
while.
here anyway.
Oh, they're all the same.
She looks around and you notice the animals that are just kind of around don't bother anyone. This house, wasn't here the other day. Or I don't remember this here.
Yes.
Evacto.
I was thinking the same thing.
I'm not so sure we should be sticking around here much longer if we want to see the king again.
Yes.
Alright, so you guys leaving? She is gonna follow you back, at least to where she is.
Yes.
Hmm. Mr. Evacto, if you see Dion, can you tell him to come back? I'm sorry for failing him.
If I
Failing him.
He wanted to. I love Dion very much, but he wanted to go back up. And I didn't want to. It's freer here and happier, and there's more animals. and
Glad like it
plants,
here.
Yes.
and you can see the stars in the sky.
Dang, how bad did you?
If I find
How
him,
bad was
I
it
will
growing
tell
up?
him.
Thank you, Mr. Evacto. Shall we cross paths again? I
We'll pass,
will.
but thank you.
You should swim in the creek. It's very calm. So, as you guys are walking back,
Godzilla.
you hear stomping sounds.
Oh, I'm gonna get to goodbye.
Mm. And you hear birds fly.
The
You hear
sound of
birds
that,
fly
Mr.
away in the
Evacto.
distance, and you hear a "I'm here
We do hear that
intruders."
way, yes.
I think we woke up the locals.
By the way, the fusion core, it glows blue, and everywhere on the ground glows blue around you. As you leave this field, a tree about 30 feet in front of you, it like a face appears on it, and this tree
Oh dear
has,
Lord.
and then out of the ground, other trunks just lift out, and you see this big ant. But unlike other ants you've seen before, this one's eyes are glowing bright blue, and it seems to be reacting to the core kind of in the magic. And in its hand, it is holding a axe.
I think we may have
You
found.
no bad, ba. Dum-dums go back.
It's
Dum-dums die.
gonna
Dum-dums
be so
await the
honest because
big
I need to
boba.
know. Is he inspired by the thing from
I guess
from
you're
Night at the
dying then if
Museum?
dum-dums die.
'Cause he talks like him. Gum gum. Bubble
Yes, Jacob.
gum.
Actually, yes. And he is not happy with y'all. You, no.
Okay,
Leave or
I'm just
die.
gonna go with that's a lot. Okay, I guess we're doing this.
I'll take
You
ore.
die. You pick or.
No.
And he's not happy with that.
Oh.
You disrespect me.
Yep.
You know
They say you
honor.
get no
Trees talk
bitches.
up to me. They don't like you.
Oh,
The
should
no
I go commit?
birches. Techie, you're a genius.
All right. Roll initiative
No
then.
Zero
birches.
birches.
I know
You get 0 birches.
birch
This is
tree
the first
around
time.
us. You make no
This
sense,
is the first
little
time the dice
monkey.
has physically rolled above a 10.
I think he has the intelligence of one of those.
16.
Roll initiative,
Oh,
everyone.
brother.
Are you freaking
What did he
Oh
serious?
my
say?
god, you got a 4.
We just
All right.
traded luck. What did you say?
I got
Corin, what did you
the
just
ant got
say?
a 4 on initiative.
16 and
Well, then
What
I'm
did you get,
above it.
Techie?
turn after me. 16.
5.
And the fractal just goes right after me.
What'd you get, Jacob? All right, now to roll for the guards.
Is a
And Techie
master
should never
good?
have been allowed to
Me
be the
and
two
P
main
Diddy
focuses of
had
the
a
one
sneaky,
shot.
sneaky link.
We share one
Yeah,
collective brain cell. Oh my god,
I'm gonna
I'm
love
still.
more.
The guards are. I'm only gonna do one of the guards' roles and have them have sidekick
Have a
actions
good
to make
night,
the
Jason.
combat a little quicker. And I'd rather you guys, show your shit. Have a good night, John Ho.
Not Jason.
All right, so I don't have a battle
Bro.
map for this. I'm gonna be so real with you.
Just shoot him
So
until he
I'm gonna
dies.
I
use
just
theater
will
of the
hate you
mind for this.
forever now.
Sorry, I didn't really make a battle map. Okay.
That's
All
a
good.
great question.
Oh damn. So Evacto, what are you gonna do?
So
This creature's normally
it
chaotic good, by the way.
is it
I
like a
just
big
had a little
tree man or
fun.
is it like a little tree man?
Big tree man, very
Okay.
big. Like the
So on a
size
scale of
of your
tiny to
fractal when he's
gargantuan.
like pretty decently sized.
Okay. I
Large.
guess we'll start off nice and simple. Honestly, I think he's just testing the waters for right now. So we're gonna go ahead and hit him with a good old sacred flame. So you need to make a check for me, my friend. Let me check, because I forgot.
Alright, what kind of check? I'm doing a new thing in this
I'm
game.
going to be
Fire
honest with
beats
you.
grass,
Sacred
so
Flame
you
does
have
not do fire. It
advantage
does
on
radiant.
Sacred Flame. Use disadvantage.
It's like
Oh,
holy fire.
Oh,
He
never
needs to make a
mind
dex
then.
save. And I don't know if it
Alright,
hits,
what
because I don't
check
think
do
he
you
has
get?
cover, but if he had cover, he doesn't get. That will beat that will do it. He takes
You
0
got a
damage.
17, Jacob.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Avocto starts this by literally he kind of just points his finger at him and then just
Ooh, ooh,
light
ooh, ooh.
fails to burn him. And then he looks incredibly unimpressed.
Little
And
squirrel
just
can't hit me.
and then just like holds his hand forward and the fractal like flies off from like a friggin' like a jump scare from FNAF. So I guess the little squirrel gonna hit
Little
him because now
squirrel
it's his
can't
turn.
hit me. Oh, oh,
So he
oh.
so the fractal, because he is currently tiny, has advantage on attack roll. He has an AC of 12 and 27 hit points.
How much health does your fractal have, by the way?
So early on he'll be helpful, and I'm gonna be so real. By late game he's gonna be basically irrelevant in combat, but it's okay. With that said though, he has advantage on this attack roll, so he is does a 17 hit the tree man. Okay, sick. My fractal is using
Let
his
me
quantum
see.
strike, as it's called.
Yeah, that hits.
So it's gonna do a D4 force fractal is me. I see. That's the trade-off. Okay. So he does a little. So he does a little bit less than it normally would, because if he's small, it does less damage than if he's big,
How
which
much?
makes sense. I rolled the best that it could be though, which isn't that much. A whopping 5 force damage. Yeah,
Oh,
this
nice.
is why I'm sick. Yeah. So
Oh.
Avacto holds his hand forward, and the fractal just kind of
How do you
slithers
describe it as attack?
around it and just jumps off, bites into this tree. And the bite doesn't do anything, and the tree's like, what the hell? And then he gets zapped by like blue lightning, like a little taser. I'm
Whoa.
gonna throw. I'm gonna throw this out there as
All
a
right.
combo,
That
possibly.
means it's
Um,
Mira's.
I'm gonna have the fractal try to. The fractal's gonna move through him. It can do that. It lists creatures and objects.
Can it do that?
And it doesn't
Uh,
do much, but it means that I get to do an addition.
yeah, it
It
can do
means I
that.
get to do a D10 of force damage because my fractal literally just went through this thing. 8 force damage.
All right.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
We'll chip a little bit. We'll chip a little wood. Now, Mira, since she saw you didn't roll very well, or you didn't do very well, she says, everyone gets a little rusty. And you get Bardic Inspiration.
He's a
Bardic
bard.
Druid.
Ooh.
You know,
Brother.
characters can go over level 20 sometimes. Blink. Yeah.
Then
Not level,
He's level
I mean,
30.
like, it's not level 20. I was trying to, I don't know what I was trying to do.
Anyone?
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Oh,
21.
Anyway, you
We're too
guys
retarded for this.
now officially. Now it is Cottontail's turn, and he's going to roll the hit. And he and the guards miss. They draw out their shields and try to poke them with spears. It doesn't really hit him. Helsing, it's your turn. Helring, it's your turn.
Helring. I am going to cast Spike
What does
Growth.
that do?
Glad you asked. So I'm gonna put it like 10 feet in front I'd say like 18 feet in front of the Ent.
Alright.
Between the Ent and me. And the ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point gets covered in spikes and thorns. When a creature enters or moves within the area 5 feet, it takes 2d4 piercing damage.
Okay, wow.
No
You
save.
basically have done a stone. That one Pokemon, Stony Barbs, I think.
Probably. Also, he can't see it unless he succeeds on a
Yeah,
wisdom
he ain't
saving
probably
throw.
gonna see it. All right, wow. Anything else?
That was my action. As a bonus action, I'm going to shove him
All
into
right.
it.
Roll contested strength, I guess.
It's not contested
Oh,
strength.
okay.
It's using my mage hand
Oh,
telekinetic feat. It is. He has to do a strength throw though. The DC
see
is
that? He has very good strength because he's a. That's a 16. Techie.
Yeah, I'm looking. Okay, yeah, no, he succeeds then.
Whoa.
He does not get shoved
He ain't budging like. But your little
into it.
thorns are on the floor.
But he still took 2d4
Now
piercing
it is
damage.
the
I
Ent's
just can't
turn, and
push him
he's
into
gonna
it
move
further.
closer to you, and he's gonna take 2d4 piercing damage.
How many feet closer? For every 5 feet
How
he
much is
moves.
2d4 piercing damage that you did on him? Did you do damage on him
Huh?
last turn? Yeah, I don't think you rolled.
Let's say no. I just put it in between us. So if he
He's
moves in our
moving
direction at
10
all, he'll
feet in
start
return
taking piercing
and
damage.
to get like up close to you.
10 feet. Okay, so he
He's
takes
taking the fractal
44
Roll.
piercing damage.
You rolled
Do
it.
I roll it that or do you?
So while he's rolling that damage, I made an oopsie and I realized that actually
Silly little
the
guy.
trade-off is that
Do
for
I
him
add
to
my-
do that whole thing is that actually um the fractal takes a d10 of force damage if it ends its turn inside of an object, so like not physically out. So he didn't.
3,
So the tree man did not
6.
actually take 8 points of damage. Okay,
That's
so
alright.
you want to?
I'll keep it
Okay. Okay.
because it's cooler anyway, and it makes sense. How much damage? Yeah, it's fine. How
Anyway,
much damage is that, Techie? Ooh, alright.
21.
Yeah,
He's
as he's
only made it halfway
walking,
through.
he looks like he's in. Like you hear crunches as he's walking, and he's going to attack you, Helring, and he,
Wait, what? He only moved 10 feet. Is there only 10 feet
yeah,
in
but
between us?
he has a giant axe. Remember,
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot.
he
My
is
bad.
also going to grab his giant axe and make
hit him with
2 attacks. Yep, his multi
2 attack.
attack. Does a
Chat, I
15
think we're
does a
fricked.
15 hit?
I believe it does. Yeah.
That is 10 points of bludgeoning damage for the first attack.
Oh.
As he winds up and hits you back with this axe. And for the second attack, that is a 4, so it does not hit. And
Yes.
and
Oh, thank
he's going
gosh.
to use his bonus action to slam on the ground, and 2 trees next to him get weirdly
So Brendan
closer.
wants to
Like
kill
their
this.
branches seem to like be bending.
Man said, "Oh,
No,
2
I'm not
wizards.
gonna
Let's
do
have
that.
them fight a man that can
That
kill
did
them
half my
immediately."
health.
Yeah, all right.
No,
I
we
think
we
you
cook,
guys
we
got
cook, we
this
cook.
though. You guys did a
Um.
lot of damage. Evacto, your
Well,
turn.
seeing as this thing is a lot spookier than I thought it was, we're gonna go ahead and take out a fun little spell here. So Evacto is going to pull out a deck of cards, and he's gonna start doing like the very fancy shuffles where like his hands are like 2 feet away and they're like hitting into one another. And he's going to do like a little magic trick, like a real world magician, and his hands unclasped and then put them back together, and he has 2 like perfect um circles of cards, and they're all glowing with this beautiful like blue lightning, and he is going to throw all of them like ninja stars at this tree. So he needs to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh shit.
Yo.
3. Wow, he's well, that will fail. So he
3.
is taking 2d10 of force damage. Let's see.
Kill yourself.
Oh.
Oh fuck, how much is that?
I rolled ass on the damage, but the
I
reason I
think I
used this
got
wasn't
a
for the
cheat
damage anyway.
card.
So
I
he takes 6
realized
force damage,
we might
but
be
he is
fine.
also now blind until the end of his next turn, so he will have
Oh.
disadvantage on all attack rolls.
Oh,
Uh,
oh wow,
I should have
nice.
used this last.
yeah, only 6 damage, but he. Yeah.
How much did you say, Jacob? 6 damage?
I hit him with all of these cards that
roll.
explode,
Roll.
and the light of them blinds him.
All
Yep.
right, so yeah,
I need
that
to see
does
if
that. Does he
blind
want
gives
now?
us
It's his little
advantage. I
guy's
know it gives
turn.
him disadvantage. Blind 5e. Ah, okay. Okay, I thought.
I can check. I have the conditions list. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Okay.
Let's go.
Since he has
If I
advantage
combine that, I
anyways,
have a spell
I'm
that
going
can
to use the
restrict
Fractal's bonus
actions. So
action to make him a little bit bigger. He's still on him, so he's now moving from tiny to medium sized. So like normal character sized, which means he does 2d4 instead of 1d4 because he's bigger now. Uh the damage maxes out at 2d4, I'm not gonna lie to you. Um
All
but
right.
since he's not small, so with that,
All right.
the hell's it called? He had, oh, that's a big to hit. It's an 18. Never mind. It's a 19 to hit. Yeah. Okay, so he is going to be
Oh, that
taking.
hits. That hits. Yep.
Always the dice that you need. It's the ones you can never find. There we go. Okay, that is 7 points of force damage, as this thing is still reeling from the blinding light, and then my fractal literally just like is holding on to like the equivalent of its neck and just brings back its like upper torso and just fucking headbutts it.
Yeah, this thing's looking pretty hurt.
Also,
You guys are chipping away some wood.
actually, no, I already used the fractal's turn, so I can't do that. Don't worry about it.
Now, now it is Mira's turn, and she's going to heal you. And she says, I hope this can heal your ears as well, Mr. Helring. And she's going to heal.
fuck you.
You're gonna get the impression she's never seen a human before.
Yeah.
You regain 10 points of your health.
Yo.
And she has a bonus action. She's going to give you a new spell called light called light defense. And Techie, you gain 4 temporary hit points as you are surrounded by a
Yo.
glow similar to hers.
Sick.
This is
Let me
going to
take
be a
that.
spell I'm going to
Oh,
include on the any spell list, by the way.
okay. I
Any
will
class
not
can
even
learn
be
this
hearing
spell.
of those for ages.
It is a level 5 spell. Yep. Anyway, next it's Contail and the guards. Alright, man, let's show them what we're made of.
These guys suck.
They do not
Why
hit.
did we bring
They
them?
miss
Not
again.
much.
I like body block.
Some
Alright,
bodyguards.
Hilzing, it's your turn again.
I am going to use add
Alright, what's
insinuation. It is a wisdom saving
he is
throw.
terrible.
Yeah.
No, why does he have good wisdom? He has a 20. He got a 20. He got a 20.
You said he had bad wisdom. Are you fucking kidding me?
Alright.
Damn it. Okay, well now I know he has
He has
good
some pretty
wisdom.
good stats minus dex.
I'm going to.
It's the spell. It's the spell that Umbra has.
Actually, could I silvery
So-
What's
barbs
that
that?
do?
Yeah,
Make
so
you
you have
reroll?
to reroll, and then Techie can give
Yeah, sure.
advantage
Make you
to,
reroll.
to
Oh
someone
yeah, you're
on their next thing. It's a insanely good spell. Oh,
you got a 12, so he fails.
hype.
He fails. Yes. I'm going to give advantage
All
to Evacto.
What-
At the end, so he's incapacitated, which means he can't take actions or reactions. And at the end of each of his turns, he takes 1d12 psychic damage and then can try again to remove
Alright,
the
it's
effect.
his turn anyway, so he can make a wisdom save to.
At first, at the end of his turn, after he's done his bonus action, which is the only
The
thing
only
he can
thing
do.
he can do in this is bonus action.
And then he takes 1d12 psychic damage.
Yep.
I can roll that. And then he
One of
can
the
try to
branches
escape it.
is going to try and attack you, the one that's closest to you, Evacto, and it's from one of the trees, and it looks like an arm on this branch almost. And I'll roll the hit. These don't do very much,
It
but
does, but one
does
second.
a
I need to see if I can
15
use this as
hit.
a reaction. Fair enough. Also, I looked. No, it's a
The
bonus
things that are
action. I
whipping
was
you
looking
aren't
at my
really
Astro Elf
sentient, by the
things
way.
because Astro Elves can teleport as bonus actions.
Next.
Ooh.
Now,
Well,
I'll roll his
he
damage.
takes.
Evacto
Oof.
takes 3 points of piercing damage
Ooh.
as the branch just kind of scratches you.
He has 24 at max.
How much health does Evacto have, Jacob?
Hey. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's more than me.
Bro, half of this party is
That's why I'm gonna
spellcasters.
that's
Y'all
why
are
I'm gonna have a fuck ton of summons so that we aren't the
Oh
ones
my
getting
gosh.
hit.
Yeah.
Alright, next up is
Good.
how 1d10 psychic damage. Roll that, Techie. Oh shit, roll that.
1d12. That is a solid 11 damage.
Yeah. Oh, poor girl. And he's gonna try to roll wisdom save.
He can. Uh-huh.
That's a 19.
Okay,
Well,
he's
that
no
was
longer
like
incapacitated.
next.
Okay.
But hey, listen,
So
that
That's
skips
true.
one turn.
Evacto, your turn. This is like the quickest combat I've ever
What do I
had.
want to do?
Going by.
Oh, true.
Catapult from this bitch. Murder him.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go with a good old fashioned. He's a tree man. We're gonna go ahead with a firebolt. Oh.
Alright,
Okay.
now because he has fire damage,
Well,
you
I
have
rolled pretty ass
disadvantage.
anyways.
I mean,
Does
you have advantage.
That's an 11 hit. That's worth a shot. Actually, wait, I forgot. I have a bardic inspiration.
Nope.
Bardic what level? What level bard is she? Because it depends what level.
Hell
Dice.
yeah.
Level 3 bard. Okay, then I get a d6. Add on to that.
Level
I
3
rolled a
bard.
5, so it's a 16. Yeah, so 16 to hit. Okay, sick.
Woo! Yep. Wait, you 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Also, so I'm rolling normal damage,
Does
right?
that
Is it
change?
just the fact that it's fire I have advantage, or what happens? So what am I doing? Rolling another dice, or
No,
what's
extra
happening here?
damage.
Okay.
Another dice, because it's super effective. I'm gonna make a fucking,
A whole
I'm
other
gonna make
ass
a
dice
Okay,
fucking
pool.
so
type
then
chart. Like
that is
water spells
13
do
points
better
of fire
against
damage.
fire. Basically, think about logic, I guess.
Yeah, I so
All
I
right, he's on fire now. Whoa!
Evacto is gonna
He's
run
at
up to
67
him,
hit points. Oh
and
my fuck.
he's gonna bring that axe down to
We
go
are
and
Cool.
cooking him.
go and slash at him, and he's gonna relive those good old days of the war, and just like it's basic a very anime sidestep at the very last second, grab onto the axe as he's bringing it back up, and even though he's not strong, he's average strength, but he's gonna you as he's bringing the axe back up, man's gonna like fully like flaming fist punch him in the face, for the firebolt, and then as he's coming back down, um, he's going to. You would think that he would get hurt hitting the ground, but right before he gets hurt hitting the ground, I don't even think you've seen him do this before, Techie. You see his body turn into stars, and all of a sudden he's gone, and then he is just
Mhm.
sitting, then all of a sudden he's just standing like Freeren on top of his fractal. He he used Starlight Step to teleport on top of his.
Yo!
It is now his fractal's turn. So he's no
Yes,
longer
sir.
blinded,
Is
so
it
he
his
doesn't have
fractal's
advantage on this.
turn?
I want him to. I'm gonna have. I'm gonna keep him medium sized. So that's a 15 to hit. Okay.
Um,
Okay.
that does not hit.
Um. Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so it's AC
anime
16.
posing on top of my fractal.
Ne- Next, it is Mara's turn, and she is going to use a spell, and she smiles, and you see what appears to be a mini sun in her hands, and it hits, yeah. The little sun turns into a fucking laser and just blasts at you. And it does
Yo!
12 damage. Hmm. He is looking. She shoots one of his arms off, so he's looking really down. Now is Cottontail and the guards' turn. Let's see what they do. Oh my god, did they get it? No, they don't. They miss again.
I don't know.
Helsing, your
We were
turn.
told that I needed security.
Gosh, these people really are useless. Why did we bring them anyways? Uh, um,
A great spell.
so first I'm gonna use
What does
catapult.
that do?
Uh, Helring's just gonna throw up like maybe a coin, just kind of flick it with his thumb up into the air, and then it's going to speed towards the end like a bullet.
Oh my gosh.
Uh yeah, this is why I wanted to play a telekinetic guy.
Alright.
Let me look at the exact. I'm gonna cast it at second level. Oh wait, you have to make a dex throw. That's what you do. I don't roll the hit. You make a
14.
dex throw. I don't think. Yeah,
That
no.
doesn't.
I think that's a no.
Yeah,
I think he
he's a goner.
fails. So that's gonna do 48
Holy shit.
damage.
Oh, I thought you said 48.
I've returned.
Alright.
No, 4d8. And we're already.
You
No,
pegged
that's
him?
the wrong dice. Shoot.
Alright.
Hello.
Ayo.
I just absolutely pegged this guy with a coin.
Alright.
Sure.
I guess do that.
Okay. Oh.
Shit. Nice.
Do damage.
That fell off the table. That's gonna be 18 plus 8, 26 damage.
Oh, he's looking very, very hot. I lit him on fire.
Yeah,
And
he
then
ain't
for
doing
my
too hot.
Then for my bonus.
You freaking tiny entire
Then
chunk
for
out
my
of him.
bonus action. For my bonus action, I'm going to use my mage hand to draw my sword. And I'm
Roll
going
the
to
hit.
stab him. Sure.
You got
Does
a
a
crit.
20 hit?
Do your stuff. Oh, yeah.
No,
it
that's not a
hits.
crit.
Roll damage.
It's a non-natural
Yeah,
20.
damage.
9. I think. Wait. Yeah, no, I said a sword.
Yeah.
Short
You
sword.
stab him. 9
damage.
Now it is the Ant's turn. And he's going to take a nearby boulder next to you. And he's going to
Well,
try
I'm on
and,
him because
as
I'm
it's
on my
surrounded
fractal.
with
My
energy, he's
fractal's
going
on
to
him.
throw it at you guys.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Everybody.
Does it hit me?
Yeah,
Because
that was
I'm
a
on
nat
the
20.
tree man. Okay, sick.
We are fucked.
No, it does not hit you. All right. Ooh, that's a plus.
So might tickle Techie. Damn.
How
That is
absolutely cooked
19
are we?
points of bludgeoning damage. You noticed that one of the guards fucking is like knocked down and because of this. Mira doesn't really seem too bothered. How much damage did that do to you, Techie?
Helring is struggling to hang on to dear
Holy
life.
shit. Okay.
That's a great question.
Evacto, what are you gonna do, buddy?
You won't, though.
I'll be
So
fine.
who's not looking good? The big guy?
Oh.
I'll be fine.
He's going
Yeah.
to use a spell that I have never had on a character before. He's going to use his other charge of Starlight Step. I have as many charges as I do proficient as my and he's going to step in front of his assistant.
Amen to Skyrim, sure.
And he's going to hold up his hand. About time that you went back to the land of hell that you rose up from. And he is going to cast Agonizer's Agnazar's Scorcher. Thank you. Make a Well, he has to make a dexterity saving throw. It is
Agnazar's.
fire damage, so I don't know if that
You
would
will
make it so he
advantage
has
'cause
it's
disadvantage
fire,
on
right?
this, but I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna
He has disadvantage.
I feel like it should just be the
say,
You got
damage
a
double.
4 and a
having
9,
advantage and
Jacob.
disadvantage is kind of insane, but
Alright. Alright,
Yeah, I feel like it
probably
should be
more.
nerfed a little bit to just
Alright,
like double
Jacob.
damage.
Roll damage.
It's good we test these things.
Next one
he
shot,
is
we're
taking
testing the
3d8
fusion
fire
core shit.
damage. Holy, I rolled pretty well. Oh, wait, isn't it? Wait, so it's an extra damage dice
How much
because
is
it's
that
fire
you rolled
damage?
at?
Never mind, it's 48.
Yo.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled above. I rolled average or above on all of these dice. That never happens with my damage rolls. So he is taking
Yep.
21 points of fire damage as he. That's very free. It's how we fucking ball. Yeah, say man.
How do you want to kill this
Takes a
thing?
little step off his fractal and just as he's falling down, his
Yes!
form turns back into the stars, and the 5 stars that make up his body all float in front of all fly and coalesce back into his form in front of my assistant, and he just holds up his hand and pulling a full free run die, and just unleashes this fucking beam of flame that just fucking eviscerates this tray.
You fucking
Let's go!
incinerate him to ashes. You guys did it! You beat the
And he
boss!
turns around and doesn't even
Fuck yeah!
have doesn't have the faintest look of excitement.
What?
That was awesome! I guess we might need better
Good
spears.
enough.
You're all
Master!
disappointed.
Guys, we're fucking
Hey,
disappointments.
you're right there.
Also,
We should train harder.
yeah. Also, accurate
I
description
found it
of
at the...
what
Clearly.
Evacto just did.
Helring is just coughing blood.
Except no, it is only a 2nd level spell. But yeah.
Oh shit, yeah. By the way, Jacob, so
I am
Mira
literally missing 3 hit points.
touches
There is
your
a man dying
face and
next
you're
to me.
back at full health. Mm.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I have a scratch from I have a
No,
bee
that's what I
sting.
meant to say. I meant to say Helsing. She's like, you'll be alright.
Thank you. Thank you a
Your
lot.
ears haven't healed though.
It's supposed to be
Oh,
that way.
are you from? She points to the sky. Oh,
No, I would not be.
uh,
I'm a native. This guy's
natives? The
apprentice.
natives here are the rabbits. That's right.
Dude, the bunny man over
Well,
the bunny man's over the bunny
Well, we're better. We're the
whoa.
better
man's over
natives.
here finally giving us
You
some
guys
Supposedly.
goddamn
settled
respect.
here a long time ago. See? Aragon, I like this lady. She gives us the respect we deserve. Not like across the pond.
Maybe you'd get some more respect if you had something
Not
to
really
do in
like across
combat.
the pond. They don't like us over there.
Peter.
Can't imagine why.
meanwhile, Brax and so be like, but yeah, so you guys played your mission. You guys heading back to that village. Before you go, Mara grabs your arm and she says, Mr. Evacto,
I'm giving it to the king.
what are you doing with the core? King?
Oh, are
No,
we
no,
keeping it
no,
for
no.
ourselves? I thought we were going here to get this for
I'm
the king.
sorry. I
Not
thought we were
That's out of.
just
no,
keeping
no,
that for
no.
ourselves.
Oh,
It is for
never
it is for
mind.
I
you guys.
mean, we
I thought that was
did,
the
but
No,
do
you
whole.
we
guys aren't
have
keeping it.
to?
You guys are
Retcon
keeping
that
it.
10
This is
seconds.
like something.
We're using it
Oh, okay.
because I believe it will help in getting components that I need.
Oh, Evacto. Power isn't how magic. Yeah, I remember. Magic
That's a first.
is. She looks like she's trying to get her words together. When you have magic, it's not
We say, huh?
about how much power you get from the magic, it's
I
how you
don't.
use it. Please use
I
this
don't.
wisely.
What the hell is that? What the hell is that supposed to mean?
I think that's a saying that could go a long while for you, Evacto.
It's what Dion would tell me
And
when he taught me magic.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
clearly he was trying to conversate for something.
Don't talk about Dion like that. Oh,
This was telepathically. He would never say any of that out
I
Loki
have
loud.
is
no
good at
idea.
these two. What? Will I see you again, Mr. Evacto?
Honest response.
If I don't, it was great to have visitors. If you see Dion, please
Jesus.
tell him our
Um,
wedding is
will do.
soon. Thank you. As she goes back into the creek singing. She ascends into the creek and her peacock flies in the tree. You guys want to roleplay a little bit before you get back to the village?
My fractal slithers back up onto my shoulder. That's a tiny
Well,
area.
Mr. Vacto, I think that was a mission well done.
By the way, to throw out there, I also, by the way, later on down the road, I'm gonna have way more of them. Evacto still had another way that he could teleport. Man's gonna be zipping around this battlefield with this summons. Cause
Oh my gosh.
yes, yeah. You're honestly, I think
I'm
you're
going to use a
basing
non-invisible
zapped.
mage hand to
I don't think it dies,
pet
but
the
it's
fractal.
like. Okay, I'm gonna say
Hey,
this right now. Is
pick
this
up.
lore?
It
Make
does,
make
but
a history
he does
check.
not care.
This does matter. Is this lore relevant to the world? Okay, so this is lore.
Kind of
Was what this
relevant
check is determining.
to you.
Okay, but
This check is
this
determining
does
if you
matter.
recognize
Is
something.
this lore? Like or wait, actually wait. Yeah, yeah,
Very
yes.
important.
So this is not a piece of lore.
Why would it be? No,
Okay, then it
not
doesn't matter.
lore.
Okay,
This
well
isn't a
then
piece of
nothing. It
lore
doesn't matter.
It's
I was bringing this up
Evacto
because my sage
remembering, maybe.
background, if I am trying to recall a piece of lore, if I do not know that information, then then the DM can just tell me it. If it's something that I could have reasonably have like seen in a library or like no check. If I could have seen it in like a script or a yeah, that's fine. So what is it?
No, this
History?
doesn't necessarily have to do with
Okay.
lore per se.
Um,
Yep.
22.
You get the sense you've seen Mira before a long time
Bit.
ago, but on a painting. In in your in your childhood home, you vaguely remember a painting of a woman who resembled Mira with white hair.
Okay.
Same face, just a little thought that pops in your head. Yeah.
How's your wounds doing? Yeah, I had to step
Oh,
in.
not that bad anymore.
No
Uh,
worries. It isn't.
nearly
It
died
isn't all
there.
the time when I get to actually let my spells go to their full effect.
Thank you for that. Eh,
No, you held your ground. It's just you left your blind spot open and got
eh,
smacked for it.
did poorly back there.
Yeah, well, you did more than these bums.
Yeah, gotta work on that.
Hey, what can I say? We tried.
Yeah.
It's almost
Uh,
as if we
I'm
were
gonna
rolling bad, in a game
Eh,
of dice.
I'm gonna use minor conjuration
eh.
to make a carrot. I'm gonna
You'd have to
throw it
be
to him.
getting cheated on in order to get that but low.
I can make so because I'm a conjurer wizard, I can just make minor
Oh
non-magical
boy.
things. They only last for an hour, so I don't know how that's gonna work with him eating it. But a carrot is a minor non-magical thing. Yes, in his stomach, it'll just cease to be there in an hour.
He'll 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 eat it, but then it will disappear.
All right, so you guys go to the village, and
I
O'Higgins
have
ran for you.
genuinely no
Oh,
idea
did
what he
you
just
find?
said.
Did you scale? Find what you're looking for?
We did. I think he said.
Ah, you guys can understand me. Of course you could. Did you go outside to find what you're looking
No,
for?
but I understand you.
Also, it is
Yes, we
real.
did.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've seen something like that before hiking.
It's real.
I just didn't trust you initially, but I trust you now.
I won't.
Just don't give it to the people in the cities.
I didn't plan to.
Brennan, can we
So
say
I
at this
plan to at
point
so where are
all.
there's
those
like four
carrots?
birds carrying like a
What?
giant ass like payload of
Here come.
carrots and ale?
Yes, and Sir
Yes.
Cottontail, he looks amazed. Oh, we're gonna be feasting tonight, boys.
It's just a
Beer
big
and
ass fucking
stew.
payload.
You guys want to come in and eat? Yeah.
What?
So, you guys are eating dinner, and that's what will end the one shot. You guys completed the
Yo.
first
Oh,
Oh shit!
Anglanova one
Oh
shot.
shit!
You completed the core and the pines.
Who
What'd you
killed
all
the
think of
chicken?
that?
that was fun.
I'll say I'm loving Evacto and Helring. They are
Honestly,
fun to.
that's kind of fucked.
Who's your
I
favorite
kind of
Hey.
liked
part battle?
Evacto I liked her being like, "Hey, if you ever want to like come hang out again, like anytime, I'll be here." And Evacto was like, "I'd rather not."
Aw.
Actually, in
What
fairness, it's
about you,
that or
Techie? What was your
nuking
favorite
the
part?
fucking tree man.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's hard to say.
Is a very useful spell.
I
It
mean, that was
literally
a
can
pretty
make
cool
it
part.
can make anything a weapon. You can
Being
just
able to
throw a
use
flower
catapult for
pot
the
and it's
first
a
time
weapon.
was freaking sick. It's
Yes.
I
I
tried a
liked it,
very
but
different way of DMing.
yeah.
No memes, guys.
I enjoyed it.
That's a sneak preview for more to come. I'm gonna run more one shots like this.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed that kind of feel. Um Also just enjoyed
How many
playing Helring in
questions did
general.
this leave you? What?
I haven't really been
Brendan,
able to
you know who
play a
I'm
scoundrel
realizing I
character
think
for
I'm
a
gonna make
while, and it's
Evacto's
so much
personality a
fun.
hybrid of.
Favorite character
At least
archetype.
the main two. The main two is the one that's already been established, which is Free Run. But honestly, I'm
So,
realizing he gives Ice Bear. He gives Ice Bear.
oh my gosh, he is Ice Bear.
Ooh.
So, so these two goobers, you two have oh boy.
I I realize now I
Fire.
went in kind of Jack
Now we just
Sparrow
need a Stark.
verbal personality. I realize I'm gonna have to add Fern to that list.
I think the next one shot is gonna be
Like on my
either a Janice one
component list.
shot or you two finding some components.
Fire.
Yes,
Sick.
but it's gonna be a very, very minor one. I make up.
I mean, I
So, what
apparently have
did
seen
you
Mira before.
what questions did you have lingering in your mind? Interesting. What'd you think about the
It was
well
neat. It was weird. It was trippy, but it
cobblestone
was
house,
good.
Jacob? That was cool, right?
Brother, I
I
was rolling
wish
like
one
ass
of
the
you rolled
entire
a
time until the
exactly
fight started.
15
And then the
because you
fight
guys would
started,
have
and
found
suddenly
something really.
Evacto fucking kicked it into overdrive,
Oh my
which in
gosh,
fairness
yeah.
might be the most Freyren part of him. The fact that he was doing jag shit.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I like how he's a fucking klutz too. Evacto is way better than I was thinking. I like Helsing and Evacto's Helring and Evacto's
Helring.
designs. How he has like a mustache. They're like just this fucking wizard duo.
Me and the homies
I
when we're
These two
playing
freaking
are
love
good.
wizard
them.
guys. Uh, honestly,
One's
there's gonna be, you know what, fuck it. I'm making one
yo.
shots for everyone in the party. And eventually when I do have this fucking game, eventually, y'all are gonna have a little bit of experience with your characters, you know. And you guys definitely might know each other
Of the
to some
best.
extent because you guys are supposed to be the best and the best
Also, Brendan.
of the best.
I think a
Oh
go-to
my God.
Well, clearly
combo
Yeah.
that
not.
Evacto used when he was in the war was he would when specifically dealing with people that had heavy armor on, he would wait for them to strike at him, and then right before they would hit him, he would use that starry teleportation. And then he would teleport onto their back, and then he would throw one
Oh
of
my
those
God.
cards just into
Oh.
the back of the neck. Which I think is why he has. I think I'm just gonna make a
That's
canon now
cray
that
cray.
Evacto, one of his best tricks in combat is he just has a really good reaction time.
I think is the fucking see.
Yes.
This is
But
what happens when I don't look up stuff on the spot.
The one-
You guys enjoy it.
The one
That was-
issue is that
I
the
didn't
enemy
think
you
that was
chose
pretty funny.
counters my
No.
spells perfectly. It's all most of my spells are
Oh.
Constitution saves.
Sick.
Honestly, next one shot, I'm gonna have you fight a Cyclops.
I swear, if it has a high Constitution or Wisdom,
Okay, next one shot, Aiden. Okay, guys.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
final
throw a
message before I
brick.
end the recording, and we can talk about other stuff because I just realized it's still recording. Aiden, if you're watching this, next one shot's gonna be about Janice, and for anyone else who's watching this, I'm probably gonna make this setting a game one day because Heir to the Lost Empire is gonna end soon, and I want to wait for like all these writers. Like, how many games are out? 7. All right. When a couple of these games end, I'm probably gonna run this. Probably not for a while, but I just find world building fun. I find making characters fun. If y'all want to I don't know, make a character for this, let me know. Feel free, and I'll
And
I'll
don't
make a one
forget
shot
to
for your
like,
guy.
share,
I think these
comment,
are pretty
and
cool.
subscribe.
So yeah, yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe, and if you made it this far,
guys!
No!
comment Evacto. Yeah,
Likes
comment
men.
Evacto likes men.
Don't know. Yeah,
How do we get Craig to leave?
Wait, quick. Cue
Okay, Craig.
the YouTube outro.
Auto
Pick 'em.
record.
Wait, fuck, we can't kick him!